Jim, let's cut to the chase, the penalty decision, the red card, the game changer.
Absolutely, Rob, yeah, and it's a disgrace really that decision has went against us. I was thinking the referee was actually giving us a foul the other way, the way that I saw it from where I was, albeit I'm 50 yards away from it, but actually having watched it back again on the laptop, I mean, it's just ridiculous that decision can go against Liam Scales. There's a bit of grappling going on before the corner is taken, but Porteous actually ends up grabbing Liam Scales in a headlock, dragging Scales to the floor. Scales is trying to stay up, but he can't, and Scales ends up landing on Porteous, and the referee obviously has been conned. That's what the boy does. He's made a hell of a career out of winning penalties up to now for Hibs, because I've seen him doing it numerous times. We told the players in the build up to the game, anybody who's marking him, don't get too tight to him, because if you do, he will go over. I actually had a laugh and a joke with the referee before the game on the way out. I told him what to expect, not to get sucked in with it. Unfortunately, the referee has been fooled, and I don't blame the referee. The referee's only got one chance to look at it, but Porteous has cheated the referee. He's won them a penalty, which ends up with us going down to 10 men. And then, 45 minutes against 10 men is a really tough task. You can hang on for 10 or 15 minutes when it's 10 men at the end of the game and you can see it through, but for 45 it's really, really difficult. And, the tighter we got, the gap started to appear, and unfortunately we ended up getting punished. But I can't fault the players. I can't point the finger at any individuals and blame them. If Liam had done something stupid, I'd be the first person out here to say that, and I would have told Liam as well. But Porteous has done what he does very well, and has bought his team a penalty, and it's just disappointing that we're now having to go without Liam as well for a game, because we won't be able to challenge that because it's a second yellow card. I'm pretty sure if it had been a straight red it would have been rescinded, because quite frankly Liam has done nothing wrong.
With perfect timing, Porteous walked across behind you while you were speaking about him there. I saw you speaking to him at the end of the game. What did you say?
No, listen, I don't mind. I told the press guys, the journalists, I told the BBC, and I told him what I thought of him after the game. He cheated, and he laughs about it. I've never seen a player to celebrate winning a penalty for his team like he does. It's as if he's scored a goal. So look, the boy's a good player. He's a very good defender. He's got his international recognition this week, and he'll go away with Scotland no doubt tomorrow. But he needs to, in my opinion, cut out that kind of nonsense and just play the game and do what he's good at. But look, I don't care what people say about me talking about opposition players. It doesn't bother me. I thought 11v11, it was actually a decent game. I thought there wasn't a great deal between the two teams. It was quite end to end. I thought Hibs had the better of the last 15 minutes, I have to be honest, of the first half. And penned us back and won a few corners, but again I thought we dealt with pretty much everything that they threw at us. Big question mark over set plays of late, and it's something that we've worked hard on, and I thought the boys defended pretty much every corner that came in very, very well. Kelroos hasn't had a save of note I can't remember making in the first half. So they're a good side, they're a tough team. Here at Easter Road, 11v11 is a difficult game. We get ourselves in front, but unfortunately a really poor decision has cost us points, cost us Scales through now suspension, and those points that we've dropped, whether we would have held on to take all three, I believe we would have took something from the game. Could be invaluable come the end of the season. So yeah, roll on VAR, I suppose, is what everybody will be saying, because I think if that decision gets viewed by a referee on the monitor and he's got different angles, there's no doubt in my mind that penalty isn't awarded.
I'm sure he'll look back at it and realise the mistake that he's made, but that doesn't help you. And we're also going into an international break, as you said, and it's a long time, a painfully long time to come back and try and make amends for today, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's a sore one, because when you lose a game of football, you want to get back out playing as soon as possible and put things right. So yeah, it is a hell of a long time to have to wait. But I feel really sorry for the supporters that travelled down. There's 2,500 of them there. Have paid a lot of money to be travel from Aberdeen to Edinburgh to be entertained, and I thought 11v11 it was a good game. Our fans were exceptional, as they always are, making a lot of noise and generating a good atmosphere, and obviously would have been delighted with the early goal. But the second half is just it's a nothing game then in the end, because we are just backs to the wall. We can't get up the pitch, and yeah, it just fizzled out to be a very, very disappointing afternoon. But I don't think it would have been that way if we'd have kept 11 men on the pitch. And we'd been on a decent run. We were unbeaten in our 4 games prior to today. Only lost 2 in our previous 11 games. The lads are in a good place. But yeah, today's a sore one, and it will take a little bit of time to get over, no doubt.
Just one final thought, and it seems like a long time ago now. It was a real top quality goal, wasn't it? A great ball in from Hayden Coulson and Duke's header. And as you say, first half a lot to like about the Aberdeen performance.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I didn't think it was a great deal between the two teams. I thought we started the game really well, and obviously got a really well worked goal as well. You know, we tried to work the ball up this left hand side because we felt that we would get a bit of joy up there. You know, Hibs have conceded a number of goals of late already to cross balls, so again that's something we spoke about in the build up to the game, and it was a brilliant delivery, great header from Duke, and you know, the perfect start. You know, Hibs obviously they get a reaction and they come after us, but I thought the boys were comfortable. You know, playing out from the back. You know, a little bit nervy at times when we were doing it, but we still tried to do it. And yeah, we looked dangerous. You know, as did Hibs. It was a good game, but the game has been ruined by a really poor decision, unfortunately. And as a spectacle, then the game just dies a death, and that's the most frustrating bit for me. I can take losing games. I don't mind losing games to good teams, and you hold your hands up and you say we weren't good enough and they were better or whatever. I don't have an issue with that. But to lose a game in the manner that we did today is the hardest part. And as I say, my heart goes out to the fans as well today. We've spent a lot of money to be here to support our team, and for the second 45, unfortunately, you know, we weren't able to commit enough bodies forward to try and get ourselves back in the game. So it's a difficult one, but listen, we'll learn from it, and we'll dust ourselves down. We won't feel sorry for ourselves for too long, and we'll go again after the international break.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, thanks, Rob.